Hey guys, Coupons Provide here, and today I'm coming at you with an awesome Value Village haul. Value Village is a thrift store. I absolutely love that place. It's super huge and you can find a lot of really cool items in there every now and again. Now I only go to Value Village whenever I go out to King Dollar in that area because it's a very long drive for me. It's literally a trip now since we moved. And since I'm out there, I always make a few stops. I go to King Dollar, I go to the library across the street, and then I stop at Value Village on my way home. And I found out in one of my recent Value Village hauls that I think like the third Wednesday of the month, everything's 50% off. And it just happened to be that I was out there on this day and I was like, oh yes, I forgot about that. But when I saw it, I was super excited. So everything on this table was actually 50% off of the price. And I was going in there with the intention of using my 50% off punch card because for every like $5 you spend, you get a punch and then you can use it for 50% off when all the punches are full, yada, yada, yada. So I went in there with the intention of using that. You couldn't use it on that day, but it didn't matter because everything was 50% off anyway. So let's go ahead and get started. Super excited, per usual. I love finding these little basket plate liners. These are adorable. I got 7 of them for $1.51. They actually had an 8 count for $3 and change. And I was like, why am I gonna get that when I can get this one for $1.50 and split that in half? And that's what I got it for. So 7 of these for about 75 cents. That was an awesome purchase price because I actually got a few of them before and added them to my basket wall. So you can see that one is a bare little basket. This one I painted white with some paint that I found from King Dollar. This one I stained it with the dark stain that I've used around the house for other decor pieces. That one I kind of just like touched it with a dry stain sponge and so on. I've used them to put them behind my little, what do you call those things? Wreaths? I can't think of the word right now. Wow, brain fart. Anyway, put them behind the wreaths and they look really cute. So anyway, I use them for the wall as decor. It comes out so cute. And then I just changed them up for, you know, get the color to coordinate wherever I'm actually putting them at. And then I actually use them as well as the little plate liners. So that's why I get so many. That way I can just go into my cabinet, grab one if I need it to fill in a spot somewhere. And then I still have plenty behind it. And look how cute they are. It's so adorable. So I got all of those for 75 cents. That is awesome. Next, I got this really cute little basket and it looks like it's like a wine bottle holder or something, but you could totally put some mason jars in there and put some utensils in there for a little like table setting or something like that. It's adorable. And it was half of $1.21. So that's what, 60 cents? That's pretty cool. That's adorable. So it looks like this has a nice sturdy little handle. There's no flaws on it. It's a really clean piece. Looks like it wasn't even used. It is made in the People's Republic of China. So there is that. So awesome. And I found this one I took the tag, or Boogie took the tag off. He thought he was helping me. He just pulled it off. I was like, I needed that. This one was $1.30, so I got it for half of that. So that's about what, 65 cents. That is awesome. It is a handmade doily little liner. I absolutely love it. It is so pretty. It has some like, it just needs to be washed, to be honest. It just needs to be washed. It has, you can see like little residue and stuff because I'm pretty sure, I've seen this one in there for a long time. I didn't want to pay $1.30 for it. And I'm pretty sure it was like dragged from place to place every now and again. So with a good little washing, it'll be perfect. And I absolutely love it. You could use this as a placemat liner for like a table setting or in the center of your table, whatever. It is so pretty. I love this. So there's that. I got that for 65 cents. And then I found these 2 trays. These are so pretty. Now I have several of these, but they are a lighter, what are they called? Rattan or rattan? I don't know. Y'all let me know. 1 rattan, 2 rattan. But this one is like super heavy duty. This one has like nice thick wood pieces. And then it has the little pattern in the center. Now I have a few of these up in my house already. And I'll show you guys a quick peek of those. Okay, so this is a look at our laundry area. I have put this in the vlog several times. I've shown you guys this space many, many times. And I finally stuck with some decor up there. And I really think it's adorable. So that's the one, or those are the ones that I have already. And you can see that they're somewhat different. We have these two with this same pattern, and then we have this one with an alternating pattern, and I thought that was just adorable. It was finally the pieces that I thought looked really cute up here in this area. So that's where I have a few of them. And in my laundry room, I have a laundry room slash stockpile area, and it has touches of light wood, and you can see that it coordinates very well down in this space to have the light wood trays up on the wall as such. I absolutely love them. I was so happy when I finally figured out what to put in this place. I showed you guys on the vlog several times that I had no clue what to put here, and I tried over and over again to change it out. This was just the best one. Okay, so back to these babies. As you can see, the other three were kind of small, a lot thinner around the edges and stuff, and these are just really pretty, nice and heavy duty. And these are actually almost $5. These are $4.94, so we'll say $5 is a good even number. And these are made in the Philippines. So for about $2.50-ish, I thought it was a great buy. The other ones I got for $1. I didn't want to pay any more than $1 for those, but like I said, these are totally different style. I don't have them already, and they're bigger and more solid. So I thought $2.50 was a good price. Alrighty, now moving on, I found these. These are adorable. I'm not sure of the material. I just buy things because they're either pretty, natural, twiggy-like, and we do an industrial kind of industrial rustic slash touch of farmhouse with natural elements. We're more of the natural elements than we are farmhouse. Farmhouse just kind of comes from the extras, like the little doilies and the touches of, like, I don't know, farmhouse goodies and stuff like that. But for the most part, we're industrial rustic fans. So I don't know what the technical term is for these. You guys can let me know. It's like a, I don't know what that is. I don't know what kind of material that is. But anyway, all they need is a good spray down and cleaning. I haven't cleaned anything yet. So usually what I do with baskets and stuff like this that are dusty, I take a nice brush and brush them all off, spray them down, clean them up, and then I'll put them up. And it just makes it really easy. And these, probably with some warm soapy water, just kind of give them a nice little bath and set them to dry, and I think they'll be perfectly fine. But these were originally $4 for an 8-piece. That is awesome. I usually try to stick to a budget when it comes to buying placemats and stuff like that, so I always wind up getting around 4 to 6, and then I alternate. And this one was actually a really high quantity, and for only $2, I thought that was a great purchase price for 8 of them, because like I said, when I stick to my budgets, I'm usually getting only around 4 to 6. So for 8 of them, for $2, that means $4 for $1, they're a quarter a piece. That is an awesome purchase price, and you can definitely play with these and adding some natural touches to your place settings and stuff like that. So I really, really like those. Now these all came in one bag because they bag stuff up and then they'll put a price on it, and it was 90 cents for the whole bag. Well, having these little things, I mean, it's a plus, but I actually got it for 2 different things. I actually got it for this quilting companion angle, just because it's a really cool ruler. It's a right angle, so nice, and you know you're not going to get this for pennies on the dollar anywhere, and it looks very, I don't know, like cool and old school. I don't know if there's a made in date, made in the USA. No, it doesn't give you a date that it was made, but I thought it was very, I don't know, retro looking, kind of vintagey looking, so I got that. I thought that was cool. I picked up this bag because of this and because of this. This is the Wimpole Street Creations little hanky. How freaking pretty is this? Check out the little detailing. This is so beautiful. Now with stuff like this, I always debate, do I keep it original or do I like tea stain it, use it for a junk journal? This one I'm thinking I'm gonna keep it as is, and I'm gonna put it in my china cabinet over there, because that's where I keep my cool little like placemats and stuff to alternate little table setups and stuff like that. So I'm gonna keep this one as is and just roll it up with this one and put them into that cabinet. I wanna keep those original and use them for place settings. So that and this is what made me pay the 45 cents for this. And then Adam is actually going to middle school next year, so he needs dividers anyway. So I was like, oh, well, there you go. That's awesome. And then there's little extras in here. There's these little floral stickers. I'll probably just give those to the girls, my friend's daughters. Some little quotation bubble stickers, a book cover for kids' books, school books. And then we have, sorry, my alarm went off. We have Wilson Jones dividers. This one is 5 tabs. And then we have this one. This one is 5 as well. Oh, and there's another set in there. I didn't even realize that. There's 5 in there. Look how vintage that looks. That actually looks pretty cool. 1986. So not vintage, but retro. So there's that. And then we have, what is this? Avery. 5 tabs. Avery 5. Wilson Jones 5. And then Wilson Jones 8. And Wilson Jones 8. So not bad at all for 45 cents. When you got 5 kids all going to school, stuff like this definitely comes in handy. So for 45 cents, I got all of that, this cool ruler here, and then this gorgeous thing here. And I was so glad that I saw it, because seeing that in the bag is actually what made me buy it. It was folded up and it was peeking out with this thing here. I was like, oh, I'd take it just for those 2 things. Okay, so moving on. This is so exciting. I have a little collection of old school games, and not old school, but like original games, and I'll show those to you real quick as well. Okay, so in my study area, which is across from the table here, I have this little metal basket table. It's a little basket coffee table. And you can see it has upwards. We have an original Pictionary. We have some vintage travel Scrabble and stuff like that. And I've been really trying to find some original games to add to this little collection. We actually have a old school like wood box vintage Jenga with like stained wood pieces and stuff, but that one's not here right now. Anyway, I wanted to add to this collection of like original old school games. So that is why I was super excited to find this. Now this was only $6.90 some odd cents. So we'll say $7. So for $3.50, I got all of these goodies, and there's so many pieces in here that I'm actually super excited to take some and put them into my junk journal vintagey paper stash, because I think these are the original pieces, because these are the ones that coordinate with the images on the box, which is pretty cool. They're all attached. They haven't been separated yet, and they have a variety of colors and stuff like that. And then we have these here that are bingo as well. Now I wish they had dates on them, but they don't. And I thought that was pretty cool, and these would look really nice stained or tea stained and actually stained. Really, really cute. And they're super thick, and there's a lot of them. So even if I took like half the stack, it wouldn't even matter. And then there's these, and these have multiple layers to them. So maybe if you know anything about bingo, you can let me know. Look at that, that's all in one little sheet. You can let me know if you recognize any of these pieces and if they are current or if they are dated. Now these, I don't see a date on them either, but super cool. That was all one little stack. All that stuff I showed you was one little stack, so that's pretty cool. And there's a whole other wrapped pack of these, and look how many are here. Now these would be perfect for vintage crafting. I think it's so cute. It also had a ton of these little bingo pieces. I think these are cute, so you could play either way. This thing, I don't know about that. I don't know what that is. If you know, maybe this was just thrown in there from something else, or if you know the game and you know what this is, let me know. I'm thinking these little pieces might go in there, but I'm not positive. Like, or maybe does that sit here? I think I figured it out. Oh my gosh, I'm so smart. Okay, so let's see. I think if you put it here and you turn it, maybe. It's hard to do this with one hand, guys. Oh my gosh, I figured it out. Holy cow macaroni, check that out. Y'all, I'm so smart. So there's that. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Anyway, got that. And that is just too cool. I'm just so happy I just figured that out, because I was about to get rid of some of those pieces. All right, and then it comes with the little ball with the stand, and how cute is this? It throws out the little alpha with the number. How adorable is that? And then all the pieces go here, in the top. Let's see if I can open it. It's really hard to do things with one hand when you're doing a video. There we go. And how cute is that? And this is like actually like little metal legs. This is a little metal dish. That is so cute. Okay, so moving on. These kind of were attached to these here, so I'm assuming this was a different bingo game. Threw it all together into this one box, which I absolutely love. And they have a ton of pieces. Now, one thing in our house, we never have the pieces for the freaking bingo game. Don't know why, don't know how. And we always wind up using like beans, beans from the kitchen, or like pennies from everybody's piggy banks, or scrap pieces of paper or something like that. So it's really cool that they have a huge, ginormous sized bag with all these different pieces in it. And yeah, that's not something we have to worry about now. So that's pretty cool. And then we have this one, bingo checking chart. Chart, I don't know why I said cart. Chart, I don't know, I'm not exactly sure like what this is. So if you know, let me know what the bingo checking chart is. Maybe that's for the person calling the numbers. They can put the pieces down and know if they miss anything, or if someone hollers bingo, they can go back and check to see what pieces have been called already. I think that might be it. So check it out, guys. I went through to check if all the pieces were here, and yes, they are. That is exciting. It's so awesome whenever you get such a cool little setup, but it has all the pieces. So you can see it's completely empty. Every single one of the little squares is full. All I did was match the number and the letter to the little box, and they're all here. I definitely thought I had to show you that because it would kind of suck to not have all the pieces, you know, and have to like fill it up with something else. But they're here, and that's exciting because it just makes the game that much more complete. And then I got these huge full-size sheets, and I'm thinking these are kind of like the same thing as the smaller ones, if not exactly the smaller ones. But how freaking cool is this? It's 3 full-size sheets. Neat. Look at that. Oh, there's one more. There's one more. So 4 and 3, and then it has a backing page. But a huge stack of these as well, guys. And you know, for kits and stuff that you buy at craft stores to get the bingo sheets and have them stained and stuff like that, you're paying a few bucks for just a few pieces. So I think this is so awesome to have like these legit old school bingo pieces, right? At least some of them anyway. At least the original ones I know are. So that being said, $3.50. I know I'm super excited about it for probably not much of a reason to anybody else, but I'm excited about it because I get to add an original game, an old school fun game to my collection of games that I've already been working on finding, along with a ton of pieces for my craft supplies. So for me, it's like a win-win-win. I get time with the family and supplies for my own personal fun time stuff. So that is pretty much it, guys. Everything on the table would have been $32 and some change after tax. After the 50% off, taking down that tax amount, it only came out to $13 and change. How awesome is that? And I love everything here. I'm so excited to just be able to decorate with it all. And I'm actually we're having a community garage sale soon, and it'll probably be done by the time this video actually uploads, since it takes like a week to upload anything. And a lot of the pieces that I have found and I have up in my attic that I'm not currently using are actually gonna go out in that garage sale, along with all of the things that had to come out of my craft room. Unfortunately, I had to get rid of like almost all of my pink bins because I had to find a whole different way to store things on display without containers, because before I was able to have containers and it would maximize the look and hide some of the pieces so it would look more uniform decor. But now I don't have the luxury of letting those baskets and stuff take up space because there's not enough space to go around. So I had to take everything out of those baskets and put them into more consolidated spaces out and on display. So it just really changed up a lot, and I don't get to keep all my pink stuff. But I mean, it's fine. Gonna sell them super cheap. Let somebody fill up their kid's room or something while they're in the pink stage and have fun with it. All that being said, had nothing to do with this haul, but I want to chat with you guys because that's what we do, right? So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Let us know what you like to find at your local thrift stores whenever you go in rummaging. Do you get dirty? Do you get your hands dirty? Do you like to dig, or do you just like to walk in, skim, and walk out? Let us know. Are you a digger or are you a skimmer? If you like, you can see a lot of personal update stuff on my Instagram and my Facebook group at Coupon to Provide. And don't forget, guys, keep couponing. Bye.